This is your final video from Mrs. Rice. This is going to be on extraneous solutions or no solutions for radical equations. Okay? All right, extraneous solutions and no solutions are found on page 631. We're going to start with extraneous, which looks like example number 4. And I'm going to work through that one with you, and then we will try quick check parts B. Okay? So we started with this. X equals the square root of x plus 6. Okay, and to solve this equation, we're going to need to square both sides. So then we end up with x squared equals x plus 6. Okay? Now, we can set that up into a polynomial. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So I would subtract and subtract from both sides. So I have x squared minus x minus 6 equals 0. Okay? When you look at this, you should immediately think about, can I factor it into my double bubbles? Oh, you thought polynomials were gone. Factors of 6 that sum, negative 6 that sum to negative 1. X minus, x plus. Okay? So it's minus here. So my larger factor needs to be subtraction. And that would be 3, and this one would be 2. And that equals 0. So then we can say x minus 3 equals 0, and x plus 2 equals 0. So here x equals 3, and here x equals negative 2. Okay? Now we need to determine if either of these actually work. So we go back to our original equation, and we substitute in. So 3 equals the square root of 3 plus 6. Well, 3 plus 6 is 9, so 3 equals the square root of 9, and that in fact is true. Then we try the other one. Negative 2 equals the square root of negative 2 plus 6. Negative 2 equals the square root of 4. That is not true. So we have an extraneous solution of negative 2, but we do have a solution of 3. This one does not work, making it extraneous. Okay? Let's try another example of that. Y equals the square root of y plus 2. Okay? Way to square. So y squared equals y plus 2. Bring them over. Y squared minus y minus 2 equals 0. Okay? Double bubbles. Y minus y plus equals 0. Y minus 2, y plus 1. So here, y minus 2 equals 0, y equals 2. Here, y plus 1 equals 0, y equals negative 1. We go back to our original equation, and we say 2 equals the square root of 2 plus 2. 2 equals the square root of 4. That is true. Then we have negative 1 equals the square root of negative 1 plus 1. Negative 1 equals the square root of 0. Not true. Something to kind of think about is, can we get, from what you know right now, the negative 1 as a root for a radical? At the point we're at now, no. When you get into Algebra 2, you will discover ways that you can. And so that leads us to example number 5, the no solution method. Okay? So let's look at this. The square root of 2x plus 6 equals 4. We're going to go about solving this just as we've done earlier. Okay? We're going to subtract 6 from both sides. So we have the square root of 2x equals negative 2. Okay? We're going to square both sides. So then we end up with 2x equals 4. Okay? And then we're going to go back and we're going to divide by 2. We get x equals 2. Then we're going to go back to our original equation. The square root of 2 times 2 plus 6 equals 4. 2 times 2 is 4, so the square root of 4 plus 6 equals 4. 2 plus 6 equals 4. No, so that is a no solution. We'll try one more. 8 minus the square root of 2, 10 equals 20. Okay, let's subtract 8 from both sides. Negative square root of 2n equals 12. Square both sides. 2n equals 144. Divided by 2n equals 12. 8 minus the square root of 2 times 12. I'm sorry, it's not 12, my bad. I was dividing by 12 in my head, and not 2. 72. Sorry. 8 minus the square root of 72. That's 72. Oh my goodness. 144 equals 20. 8 minus 12 equals 20. No solution.